Good morning, students. I hope everyone is safe at home. So, in the previous class, we discussed about the regarding how the excretion occurs in the animals. So now we'll discuss how the excretion occurs in the plants. So when you see the plants are also considered as the living organisms, and mostly they are the producers. They can produce the food for the entire living world. So when the production is there, automatically the waste materials will be produced. So like animals, plants also produce the waste materials, and those waste materials will be utilized for the other purposes in the plants. And these plants in the animals, the waste are produced and they eliminated time to time from the body. But in case of plants, very slowly this elimination will be occurs, and the materials will be break down. The materials will be break down, and they may be utilized for the plants for the other purposes. For example, you take in during photosynthesis. During photosynthesis, oxygen is the end product. Oxygen and water are the end products. So what the plant will do? Oxygen they will utilize for the respiration, and water will be utilized for the other activities. In the same way, during the respiration, carbon dioxide is the end product. So the carbon dioxide the plant utilizes for photosynthesis. So in this way, what we will do during the metabolic activities, whatever the waste are produced, they may be utilized for the other processes, and the waste are stored in the different parts of the plants, like in the leaves, in the roots, and the fruits. And periodically, when these leaves they will fall down, when they will fall down, and the fruits fall down, the waste materials will be removed from the plant body. So if you see this waste, in case of the plants, they will store the waste materials in the solid form in the fruits. So they are called as refides. They are called as refides. And during the process of respiration, transpiration, guttation means when you wake in the winter season, and when you wake up, when you observe the leaves, you might have seen small drops will be present on the leaf. So that is called as guttation. The excretion of the waste from the xylem will be formed the small dew-like drops on the leaves. It is called as guttation is equal to transpiration. So what is transpiration? Removal of water in the form of water vapor from the leaves is called as transpiration. So during the transpiration and guttation, during respiration, photosynthesis, so the waste materials will be eliminated from the plant, and they may utilize it for the other purposes. So apart from this, the plants they will produce the waste materials. So when you see the plant production, plants produce two types of metabolites, primary metabolites and secondary metabolites. So when you see the plants produce two types of metabolites, primary metabolites and secondary primary metabolites and secondary metabolites. So what are the primary metabolites? The substances which are produced in large amounts and utilized for the plant body for further development are called as primary metabolites. For example, carbohydrates, proteins, fats, they are called as primary metabolites. What are carbohydrates, proteins, fats. Carbohydrates, proteins, fats, they are called as the primary metabolites. Whereas secondary metabolites, what are secondary metabolites? So they are the produced in the minute amounts. They are produced in very lesser amounts, so which are not required for the body. So they are called as the secondary metabolites. What are they? Alkaloids, resins, tannins, gums. These are all called as the secondary metabolites. So they may be required, sometimes they may require for the body, they may not require for the body. So they are called as the secondary metabolites which are produced in the lesser amounts, are very minute amounts. So first we will discuss about these secondary metabolites are not required for the plant. Sometimes they may help, sometimes they may not help. So now we will discuss about what are these secondary metabolites. So these secondary metabolites are considered as the waste materials. So first we will discuss about the alkaloids. So what are alkaloids? The nitrogenous waste. The nitrogenous waste which are produced in the plant body are called as the alkaloids. Alkaloids means nitrogenous waste. These nitrogenous waste which are produced by the plant body are called as the alkaloids. So you see these nitrogenous waste they will store in the plant body in different ways. They may store in the bark, they may store in the seeds, they may store in the leaves, or they may store in the roots. We will not say. So they will store, and when they are not required, they will be eliminated from the body. So these secondary metabolites are utilized by the animals, especially human beings. They will not leave anything. So they will utilize these secondary metabolites. So what are the secondary metabolites? Just you see your table. The first one is called as quinine. The first one is called as quinine. Quinine is a nitrogenous waste. So which is present in the bark. It is present in the bark. So that is in that it will be stored. So it is produced by the plant called as, its name is Quinine officinalis. It's Cinchona officinalis. The name of the plant is Cinchona. I am not writing anything. Simply I will say, just you listen. Quinine, it is the plant is Cinchona officinalis. It is the part where the nitrogenous wastes are stored, the alkaloids are stored, is called as bark. So how it will be utilized? It is a anti-malarial drug. Till now they are using this quinine chemical which is used to cure malaria, malarial fever. The second one is nicotine. The second one is nicotine. So nicotine is, it is here, this alkaloid is present in the leaf. It is present in the leaf, and Nicotiana tobacco. The Nicotiana tobacco, the scientific name of the tobacco plant. So here it is stored in the bark. It is stored in the leaf. It is stored in the leaves. So it is used as a insecticide and stimulate. You might have seen this nicotine, especially present in the cigarettes, hookahs and all. So it will stimulate our nervous system. So that's why most of the people they addict to this tobacco, nicotine. Another one, it is a insecticide. So it is used as insecticide in the fields to kill the insects. Another one is morphine. Third one, morphine. So morphine, it is a alkaloid. It is present in the Papaver somniferum. Opium. Papaver somniferum, it is called as the opium. Telugulo nalla jeedi ani kuda antaru dinni. So it is a fruit. It is a fruit and it is used as a painkiller. It is used as a painkiller. Another one. So this morphine is also called as cocaine. And cocaine is a very costly drug. So many they will inject. You might have seen in our films and all. Another one is called reserpine. It is a fruit. Morphine is a fruit. And fourth one, reserpine. So reserpine, it is a root. Rauwolfia serpentina. The plant's name is Rauwolfia serpentina. In this plant, these alkaloids are stored in the roots. So it is a root. It is called as the snake root also. This root is called as snake root. So from this root they will prepare the medicine for the snake bite, and also it is cures the high BP. It is cures the high BP is present in the root. So the name of the plant is Raundia serpentina. Then fifth one. So the fifth one is called as caffeine. The fifth one is caffeine. Caffeine is a coffee plant. It is coffee plant Coffea arabica. The name is Coffea arabica. It is present in the seeds. Here, the alkaloids are present in the seeds. The coffee is little bit bitter in taste, right? So it also stimulate. So coffee. So central nervous system stimulate. It stimulates our central nervous system. And then our scopolamine. Then sixth one. Next one, scopolamine. So scopolamine, it is present in the fruits and flower. Datura, you might have seen the Datura strobanium. Umethapu antam Telugulo. So this it is present in the fruit as well as in the flower. So it is used as a sedative drug, which stands the stimulates our sleep. This is a sedative drug. Another one is called as pyrethroids. Pyrethroids. Seventh one. So pyrethroids, especially chrysanthemum, chamanthi. So they are present in the flower. It is used as the insecticide. Scopolamine in the fruit and flower, and pyrethroids in the flower. So it is one of a important 4 marks question. So they will give all this table in the exam, and they'll ask you, give few questions. 2 question answers will be there in the table itself, and the rest of all you have to write. They'll ask what are alkalides. In the table it will be not there. Alkalides means nitrogenous waste which are produced from the plants and stored in the different parts of the plant body. So now we discuss about the tannins. What are the tannins? The next one is tannins. So tannins. So when you see tannins are the carbon compounds. Tannins are the carbon compounds. So they will be utilized in the. So they will be utilized. They should be in the different parts of the plant body. These carbon compounds are stored in the different parts of the plant body. So they will be used as a polishing agents. They will be available in the black and brown color. They will be for the shoe polishing, and for the belts they will utilize this tannins. And then second one is called as the resins. So when you see these resins are a type of structures, secretions which are secreted from the plants. So these resins, especially they are produced, the plants involved to produce the resins are Cassia acacia. So Cassia means tangedu, and acacia means tumma చెట్టు అంటాం కదా. So these are the occurs mostly in the gymnosperm in the special passages called as resin passages. They are used in varnishes. Mostly they are used in the varnishes. And you see here Cassia acacia, they are gums. These are the gums. Cassia acacia. There means a type of special structure used as a binding agent. So when you pluck the leaves or you pluck the fruits, so a special type of water and swells and protects the particular injured part. That is the function of the gum. So this acacia ante tangedu, acacia is the tumma banka antam telugulo. So they will be utilized it for the binding agents. Then we discuss about the resins. Resins and the resin passages are present in the plants, especially pinus. The example is pinus. So it will be utilized in the varnishes. Then another one is called as the latex. Latex. So latex is a special type of fluid produced from the latex vessels or latex cells. It will be whitish in color, milky like products, especially chicus, sapota, and also you might have seen in the what is the rubber plant. So it will be utilized. They will collect the latex and it will be utilized for the preparation of the rubber, especially erasers. They will utilize with the help of this. Then in the next session we will discuss about the what are the excretions which are exuded from the roots. Okay, ma?